Austin was just talking to a reporter at his basketball camp in Arkansas, expressing his desire to stay in Los Angeles, confronting the rumors that he was going to leave next summer for more money. So that's great that he decided to finally talk about that. I'm assuming he probably got annoyed with all of the chatter that he was wanting to leave. Um, so he just wanted to say, hey, this isn't true. I'm not leaving. I enjoy it here. I love being in Los Angeles. Um, what I said in my previous video that the Lakers should be open to trading him was based upon if he couldn't commit, if he wouldn't commit. And he is committing. He's saying, I want to be here long term, so I don't think that they should trade him. Because he is great for them. He is a very big help to them. I'll read you what he said. He said, I think the sky's the limit for us. We're moving in the right direction. Obviously, adding Luka Doncic, it gives you a Hall of Fame player such a young age that you can build around, and then obviously still having Braun, the IQ, and still running around at 40 years old. And I want to be in LA. I want to play my whole career in LA. I love it here. I love the fans. I love the weather. I love the golf. And obviously, the Lakers is the best organization in basketball. I don't pay attention to it. I keep my head down, work, and I feel like that's one of the reasons I'm where I'm at. All right, let's talk about this. So, Austin said, I want to play my whole career in Los Angeles. I don't want to go anywhere. Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed here. So, in my mind, that means we don't have to trade him. So, um, many people have been traded when they didn't want to be traded. Prime example, the guy that's in Los Angeles right now that didn't want to be traded. Luka, he wanted to stay and on the Mavericks forever. He literally said, I never wanted to leave. I wanted to be a Maverick forever. He said that when he got to Los Angeles, which was kind of a buzzkill to say right when you walked off the plane, I never wanted to be here. But like DeMar DeRozan said the same thing. I never wanted to leave Toronto. Toronto, of all places. I never wanted to leave there, and Toronto traded him, the place that no free agent ever wants to go. When a player says that they want to be there, you probably shouldn't trade them. And especially when they're a great player, and especially when they can do this for you. Luka, Dorian, LeBron, Rui, and Austin were one of the best lineups. I know this is a small sample size, but were one of the best lineups in the NBA. He that's why JJ played that lineup for so much in the playoffs, because he knew that they were one of the best lineups in the NBA. And obviously, we were one of the best defensive teams for like 20, 25 games or something after Anthony Davis got traded. So, I mean, clearly proof is in the pudding right there that this works. And what's even better than this right here is this down here. Luka and Austin without LeBron. Luka and Austin without LeBron. Luka and Austin without LeBron. And that's and obviously LeBron may or may not be here the year after next, but I'm assuming he's probably going to be retiring fairly soon. And if Luka and Austin work, which clearly they do, I don't see a reason to trade him realistically. So, I mean, I was actually reading an article that Utah was going to offer him a max contract next summer. I thought it was funny because it was like they were sounded like they were still pissed about the whole Luka trade, that we pulled one over on them, and they were mad that they were the reason why we got Luka, or they just wanted to offer him a max. Who knows? But they may have just wanted to raise the amount that we would have had to pay him. I don't know, but I thought it was funny that they said that they were going to offer him a max next year, but who knows if they would or not. But still, with everything that he said, I believe the way that it would happen is on the first day of free agency, he would just go to LA and say, hey, so just give me fair market value and I'll sign it. Just whatever's fair, and I'll sign it, and I'm not going to go to other teams, and I'm not going to ask other people what they'll give me. And that'll be it. But I don't think he's going to sign an extension, and the reasoning why is because if he signs an extension right now, this will be the number he signs an extension off of. Because he obviously gave us a huge pay cut. If he signs an extension off this number right here, it's going to be 4 years and $89 million. And $20 million a year for him is a huge pay cut. He could probably get like an extra, probably $40 million on, as a fair market value contract. He could probably get about another $40 million on top of that. So there's no way he signs an extension. And if he did, I'd wholeheartedly welcome it, and I'm sure every Lakers fan in existence would be extremely happy if he signed that extension. But I don't expect it. But if he did, I assume he's probably thinking, you know what, I've made a lot of money, and I know what happened to Jason Tatum. I know what happened to Damian Lillard. I know what's happened to all these guys that got injured and lost and may or may not lose a lot of money. So I'm just going to take a big extension and go from there. So he may do it, he may not, we'll see. But we need a big either way. LeBron can play defense, obviously, as we saw last year after we got Luka. We obviously know he can't do it every night at 40, going on 41 years old. Luka has clearly made strides this offseason, getting into shape. We've seen that, but we can't have three players that are in the starting lineup that are defensive liability. Without having at least two centers on the roster, we can't have that. So we'll see what Rob Pelinka does on that front, but we do need to address that first, because a 40-year-old can't be our best defender again. We saw what happened in the playoffs. That can't happen. So, like Austin said, the sky is the limit. He's right. But to finish that quote, the sky's the limit offensively. But if we follow what Nico Harrison says, that the idea of defense wins championships, the sky is not the limit. So Austin and Luka do need to commit to working on defense, because we can't commit to having three people that can't defend.